Moment. Okay, soll das jetzt so sein? Du kehrst mit Chamäleon und Luka in die Langschnur, Luka zittert und kann kaum noch stehen. Habe ich jetzt irgendwas falsch gemacht? Wir haben doch den Kampf gewonnen. Eigenartig. Etwas später bei der Pressekonferenz für die stellare Kampfkunstzeremonie. Ja. Oh Gott. Leider hat Luka in diesem Kampf gegen den Galaxy Ranger Boothill verloren. In der anstehenden Pressekonferenz wird Lukas Trainer Phantom die Fragen der anwesenden Reporter beantworten. Oh Gott. Die von Trainer Phantom ausgewählten Reporter können Fragen stellen. Fasst euch bitte kurz. So, Trainer Phantom, wir können beginnen. Erste Reihe. Erste Sitzreihe, zweite Person von links. Schieß los. Vielleicht liegt es an deinem Blickwinkel, aber fast hättest du diesen Reporter gar nicht bemerkt. Nun signalisierst du diesen unsichtbaren Reporter allerdings vielleicht aus Neugier, vielleicht aber auch aus Müdigkeit, seine Frage zu stellen. Wer sollte denn dort sein? Wenn da niemand ist, gehe ich zum nächsten über.
Moment mal, ich bin doch hier.
Hook scheint ein Stück zu weit vorne zu stehen.
Ich möchte eine Frage im Auftrag des Beloborger Kristallkuriers stellen.
Der Kristallkurier stellt auch Kinderreporter ein.
Ich wurde von jemandem eingestellt. Das ist mein Auftrag für den Sommer, Artikel für den Kristallkurier zu schreiben.
Okay.
Im Internet heißt es, dass die Kampfkunstzeremonie langsam zu einer Waffenmesse wird und dass bald Sternzerstörerkanonen aufgefahren werden, wenn das so weitergeht. Dürfte ich fragen, was Trainer Phantom von solchen Kommentaren hält?
Tja, naja, die Leute im Internet haben nicht Unrecht. Tja, die Leute im Internet verstehen eben, was vor sich geht. Keine Ahnung, warum die Leute vom Komitee es nicht verstehen. Wenn es bei der Kampfkunstzeremonie wirklich um fairen Wettbewerb ginge, dann wären jegliche Waffen verboten und man dürfte nur mit den Fäusten gegeneinander kämpfen. So.
Trainer Phantom klingt sehr vernünftig. Ich hoffe aber, dass ich nächstes Mal auch verstehe, was du da sagst. Luka mag den Kampf verloren haben, aber Beloborg wird ihn auch weiterhin unterstützen. Vor allem seine Freunde. Trainer Phantom besagt in Lukas Namen etwas zu seinen Fans.
Zuversicht ausdrücken. Die Fans müssen sich keine Sorgen machen. Luka trainiert bereits hart, um zur alter Form zurückzufinden und unser Trainerteam analysiert genau, was wir besser machen können. Wir werden die Chance im Wiederbelebungskampf nutzen, also bitte habt etwas Geduld und freut euch auf die Rückkehr unseres Champions.
Aber mir ist aufgefallen, dass Luka immer noch ziemlich deprimiert ist.
Ich würde dir empfehlen, deine Quellen etwas sorgfältiger zu prüfen.
Na gut,
die Fragerunde ist beendet. Trainer Phantom wählt einen anderen Reporter aus. Erste Reihe ganz links. Schieß los.
Hallo, Trainer Phantom, Camella, Interastrales Friedensentertainment. Auch wenn es eine ärgerliche Niederlage ist, so war es doch ein aufregendes Match.
Danke.
Im Vorfeld des Kampfes gingen viele Analysten von einem sehr ausgeglichenen Aufeinandertreffen aus. Deshalb war es überraschend, dass Boothill den Kampf mit nur 6 Kugeln für sich entschieden hat. Trainer Phantom, woran lag es, dass Luka diesen Kampf so schnell verloren hat?
Luka war leichtsinnig und ist nicht ausgewichen. Boothill schert sich nicht um den Kampfkunstkodex und setzte gleich zu Beginn eine schwer durchschaubare Finte ein. Luka war leichtsinnig und wich nicht rechtzeitig aus.
Oh, dann war Luka also nicht gut genug vorbereitet. Hat Luka denn auch irgendwelche Tricks und Kniffe parat?
Wart es ab, mehr kann ich dazu nicht sagen.
Vielen Dank für deine Antworten, Trainer Phantom. Viele Zuschauer machen sich große Sorgen, ob Luka am Wiederbelebungskampf teilnehmen wird. Kannst du uns dazu etwas sagen?
Warte mal. Wir stecken bereits mitten in den Vorbereitungen. Ja, natürlich. Was man im Ring verliert, bekommt man nur zurück, wenn man sich erneut hineinwagt. Freut euch auf unsere Darbietung im Wiederbelebungskampf.
Na, dann wünsche ich Luka eine erfolgreiche Wiederbelebung.
Na gut, die Fragerunde ist beendet. Trainer Phantom, vielen Dank für deine aufschlussreichen Antworten. Damit ist die heutige Pressekonferenz beendet. Wir bitten alle Medienvertreter, den Bereich ruhig und geordnet zu verlassen. Die Presse ist zufrieden und jetzt geht's ins Eingemachte. Etwas später beim Kiosk auf der Himmelspalter. Tja, dann wollen wir uns doch mal die neue Zeitung zu Gemüte tun. So, die neueste Ausgabe von Huohuo Sports Illustrated ist raus. Bin gespannt, was Neues gibt. Also. Starkarm verliert gegen Silberpistole. Lukas Weg durch die Zeremonie trifft auf erste Niederlage. Nach Beginn des Kampfes standen sich die beiden Kandidaten lange Zeit gegenüber. Nachdem das eine Weile so gegangen war, stürzte sich Kandidat Luka mit einem Brüllen auf seinen Gegner. Kandidat Boothill zückte schnell seine Waffe und feuerte 6 Schüsse in schneller Folge ab, der Kandidat Luka sofort zu Fall brachten. Kandidat Boothill gewann nicht nur den Kampf, sondern brach auch den Rekord für das Besiegen eines Gegners in der kürzesten Zeitspanne bei der Kampfzeremonie. Lukas Niederlage war unfair. Schummelei bei der Kampfzeremonie. Es ist etwas Großes passiert. Die Kampfrichter sagten, dass die Waffen von Kandidat Boothill nicht gegen die Regeln verstoßen haben und dass das Ergebnis des Kampfes unverändert bleibt. Als sie das angekündigt hatten, brachten viele Leute im Internet sofort ihre Wut auf die Richter zum Ausdruck. Das ist total verständlich. Je mehr fortschrittliche Waffen im Wettbewerb auftauchen, desto mehr reduziert sich die Kampfkunstzeremonie auf einen Kampf darum, wer sich die beste Ausrüstung leisten kann. Neue Chaoswelle. Internationale Friedenskooperation äußert ernste Beschwerde. Der Kampf zwischen Luka und Boothill ist zwar beendet, aber seine Auswirkungen sind noch nicht ausgestanden. Die internationale Friedenskooperation hat bei der Jiangsu-Allianz einen ernsthaften Antrag auf Streichung der Teilnehmerberechtigung von Kandidat Boothill an diesen Wettkampf gestellt. Die Jiangsu-Allianz hat darauf hingewiesen, dass die Zulassungskriterien von Kandidat Boothill den Regeln des Wettbewerbs entsprechen und hat den Antrag der IFK daher abgelehnt. Tja, ohne dieses Magazin wäre mir gar nicht klar gewesen, welche Tragweite dieses Turnier hat. Oh nein, Boothill hat Lukas Selbstvertrauen total zerstört. Jetzt bleibt uns nur noch der Hoffnungslauf. Also hoffen wir mal, dass alles gut läuft. Es sieht so aus, als hätten die Zuschauer diesen Kampf genossen. Lukas Beliebtheit nimmt wieder zu. Reiß zusammen, Luka, du darfst deinen Unterstützer nicht enttäuschen.
Luka's condition is worrying. Let's go see him at the lounge.
Ach, das wird schon irgendwie klappen.
That Boothill really went way overboard. If it weren't for Luka's iron arm, Luka would have been...
He's way out of my league. I swear, getting near him, I felt like I was staring death in the face.
Luka...
Tja. Wollte ich ernsthaft überzeugen, aus dem Wettkampf auszusteigen.
Yeah, and he was right. I'm such a country bumpkin. I shouldn't have come here in the first place. I'm way out of my league.
Don't give up! Do you remember? The war dance has a popularity revival mechanic. Now the entire cosmos loves you. They'll definitely revive you.
Popularity revival? Maybe they all just want to turn me into a laughingstock. They just want to see me get beat up again and escape with my tail between my legs. I'm sorry, Mr. Japard, Miss Bronya. I'm just a useless piece of nothing.
But...
Sorry, I want to be alone for a while.
Tja, verlasse die Lounge und gib Luka etwas Ruhe. Oh, Huohuo. Dich gibt's auch noch?
Findemann, hast du gerade zu tun?
Jetzt nicht mehr. Das hatte ich gerade, aber jetzt plötzlich nicht mehr.
Super. Ich habe in den Nachrichten gesehen, dass du der Trainer des Teams von Belobok bist. Ich dachte mir, du bist sicher beschäftigt. Kaum zu glauben, dass du Zeit hast. Hihi. Herr Schweif möchte wissen, warum du plötzlich Zeit hast.
Luka ist ausgeschieden. Luka ist gerade ausgeschieden, ich habe plötzlich Zeit.
Es tut mir leid. Ich wusste es nicht.
Tja, manchmal gewinnt man, manchmal verliert man.
Ah. Herr Schweif macht ein Riesentheater, weil er dich sehen will. Also, Herr Schweif sagt, er macht kein Theater, aber das tut er.
Wo treffen wir uns?
Treffen wir uns auf der Himmelsspalter. Wir werden bald dort sein.
Huohuo and Tail seem to be on the Sky Splitter too. Let's look for them.
Tja, wo auch immer sie jetzt sein mögen.
Don't spread it around. These are all insider secrets. Strictly confidential.
Okay, den Trainingsbereich hier habe ich ja bis jetzt noch gar nicht gesehen. Tja, in der Tat, den Trainingsbereich hier hatte ich bis jetzt noch gar nicht gesehen gehabt. Menschenskenners, wie lange dauert es denn bis zu dem... Ernsthaft? Wieso zum Henker seid ihr auf der komplett anderen Seite? Moment, das stimmt doch jetzt das nicht, oder?
Hello, Mr. Nameless. It's been a hectic few days recently in the shackling prison. I had a hard time trying to leave. I'm very happy to be seeing you again.
Tja, du bist auch hier, um an der Kampfkunstzeremonie teilzunehmen?
Whoa! Kid, are you a mind reader or something? Huh. I see that you're coaching a war dance contender. How about training Huohuo so she can join the war dance and fight against a few others? Isn't this much more effective at training one's bravery than watching horror flicks?
Huh? That's what you were thinking about? No. One punch and I probably won't stop crying for ages. Please don't do this to me.
So that kid you're training, Luka or whatever his name is, he got beat anyway. Isn't this the perfect opportunity to throw Huohuo into the mix?
Oh, right. Is Mr. Luka doing all right? The news said he couldn't even stand. Since Mr. Luka is really popular, he'll definitely clear the popularity revival vote in return. Please cheer him on.
What cheering? You're just trying to change the subject, you timid brat. You don't want to fight in the war dance, do you?
Tja, hat sie entschlossen, nicht am Hoffnungslauf teilzunehmen.
Why?
You got beat senseless?
Du erklärst Huohuo und Herrn Schweif von Lukas immer schlimmer werdende Halluzinationen.
Just excuses, I bet. He's bowing out just because he got thrashed? Extra! Brat even more cowardly than Huohuo discovered. Read all about it!
Don't say that, Mr. Tail. It's probably really emotionally damaging to realize how huge the skill gap is between you and your opponent.
Is that the reason you don't want to fight? If that kid wants to forfeit the match, Coach, why don't you give Huohuo some proper training and forget about this mess?
Actually, hallucinations. There's a way to deal with them, as long as there's someone who's superb at dealing with matters of the heart, and a kind-hearted Heliobus willing to help out.
Huohuo zwinkert dir zu, um anzudeuten, dass du dich am Erwecken von moralischen Pflichtgefühlen beteiligen sollst. Tja, wo könnten wir so einen Heliobus denn überhaupt finden?
Huh? What are you lot looking at me for? Stop looking at me like that! Do I look like a psychiatrist to you? You people! I bet you think I'm super useful, don't you? I'm charging a fee next time.
Thank you, Mr. Tail.
Tja, danke, Herr Schweif.
Lucky I'm a big softy on the inside. Where's Luka now? Take me to him.
Gut, dann werden wir mal gleich dafür sorgen, seine psychischen Probleme mal zu beseitigen. Vorausgesetzt natürlich, das ist jetzt, er sagt so einfach wie... Upsala. Angenommen.
Sing the Soul Glad tune?
Okay, aus irgendeinem Grund laufe ich jetzt komplett in die falschen Richtung.
You're back.
Kann beim besten Willen schon mal
Who are
vorkommen.
these
Sie sind Fans von Luka.
two? Oh, Luka's fans! Luka, your fans are here to see you. Hang on. What's this? It's a ghost! To think, Luka has fans from realms that transcend mortality!
Good thing I'm already used to such reactions.
Hello, Luka. I'm Huohuo, and this here is Mr. Tail. We're your fans.
Oh, my fans. Sorry to have disappointed you.
Luka's really down in the dumps now, and he can't lift his spirits up for anything. I ordered a couple pounds of grilled meat for him so he might have a feast to cheer him up, but he just sat there all moody and devoured the lot.
Naja, immerhin hat sich sein Appetit nicht verändert.
No matter how bad my mood is, high-quality protein is never to blame.
Actually, Mr. Luka, we're healers invited by Mr. Nameless to help you with your depressive emotions and hallucinations.
There is no we. I'm the only one here who's powerful enough to perform such a difficult task.
Everyone, I've already withdrawn from the tournament. Please stop wasting your time and money on someone as useless as me.
Ugh, I can't take it! The depression he's radiating is making even me uncomfortable. Ugh. Hurry up and let me at him.
Tja, ich verlasse mich auf dich, Herr Schweif.
I'm really gonna start charging money next time.
This... Mr. Tail? What are you doing so close to me? Cold! I was shivering for a second there.
If we're to help the kid find his confidence again, we'll have to strike at the root of the problem and remove it completely. So annoying. Let's just make it quick.
Na, so schnell wird's am Ende auch nicht gehen.
Margie! You're here to watch me fight again?
Yeah, you're just too strong. I was so scared when those three big guys came out, but you managed to beat them all. I really hope I can grow up to be strong like Luka one day.
Of course you will! You just have to eat well, sleep well, train well, and you'll be even stronger than I am. When that happens, you'll be able to KO me in just a few punches, and then yell triumphantly in the ring. The Multamerville warrior, the peerless Boulder champion, defeater of evil throughout the world!
Not that, Luka. That's the line when you defeat the baddies.
getting late. You should be getting home. The early bird gets the worm. That's how you grow up big and strong.
Luka? I might not be able to watch your next match.
That's alright. Even if you're busy, I know you've always got my back. Just remember to come by for the match after that. I'm facing off against the decapitating singer Konjiorni, and you can't miss it.
Luka, I don't think I can make it for that either. For a long time after this, I might not be able to come.
What happened?
I really hope I can grow up to be strong like Luka one day.
Margie? Margie, where are you? Margie? Margie? Margie! Where did you go? I still haven't seen you grow up big and strong.
Luka, who is that little girl?
Her name's Margie. Fan of mine. She always came to watch all my matches. We got to know each other later and started chatting, but in the end I still didn't really understand her situation. It wasn't until much later that I learned she had a serious illness and was battling for her life against it. The underworld is impoverished, and the doctors tried their best, but they couldn't cure her.
My condolences, Luka.
You may not be familiar with the place of my birth. When I was still a child, everyone led hard lives, teetering on the brink of death at all times. Some died to monsters, others to bandits. I've seen so much death. Back then, I thought we were just too weak. If I could get just a little stronger, even just a little, we could vanquish our foes and keep on living. I did get stronger later on, and became the boxing champion who trounced the entire underworld. At the time, I believed that as long as I swung my fists, no one could defeat me. I could be a role model for all the kids in the underworld. I could tell them that no matter how scary the opponent was, as long as we kept on fighting, we would win out. We would definitely win. But I wanted to tell Margie the news about my victory. Her father told me she was gone. Margie, she was battling the demons of her sickness with that frail, tiny body of hers. She was always battling. She must win the next round. In the end, I finally understood that there are always unwinnable battles in life. Some fights, no matter how much you need to win, you still lose. Just like when I faced off against Mr. Boothill. I lied to those kids. And to myself. I can't face them.
He's avoiding the problem. Let's catch up and see how it goes.
Tja, dann geht's jetzt weiter, sag ja, zur Situation mit Boothill.
Dadgum wubbaboo! Others might play games with you, but I ain't playing. I'm putting my life on the line here. But if If you don't even have the guts to do the same, then what are you here for? Come on. Look down the barrel of my gun. Walk over here and take a swing at me. You got the guts? Luka, come on. Get over here and take a swing at me. You got the guts? Speak up!
Bring it on, Boothill. I'll make you eat your own words.
Screw up a boo. You've got some guts. Bullets don't have eyes, so don't blame me for being ruthless.
I thought your defeat was graceful. Not everyone has the guts to charge at a loaded gun and land a punch.
What else could I do? Turn around and leave? Accept defeat? How is that any different than taking a desperate stand? No matter what I chose, my life wasn't in my own hands. Don't you get it? If he wanted me dead, I wouldn't have had the chance to even muster an ounce of resistance. In short, it was Mr. Boothill who spared my life. I hate this feeling. It makes me feel powerless, like my life is within the palm of their hand. Like all my efforts to fight back seem like a joke. That girl Margie, when she confronted the demons of her sickness, she must have felt this way too. No?
You idiot. Is there anything in this world that isn't in the palm of the universe? Even our Heliobi ancestors were trapped in the furnace. Even the eons must walk the path. Freedom? Is freedom really that important?
You don't get it, Mr. Tail. I just don't want to lose.
Why'd he run off again? Forget it. We're almost in the depths of his inner world. The nightmare causing his loss of faith should be hiding there.
Tja, dann bin ich jetzt mal auf das Ergebnis gespannt.
Run! 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 Run, you fool! You can't win! You'll die! Run away! Quickly! Flee! You can't win! Run back to Belobog. The skill gap is too much! You'll die! You're still thinking of bringing glory back home? To have your name exalted? Dream on! You absolutely can't win! Run! Are you not afraid of death?
Hey! You pieces of trash! Stop spewing nonsense here! Scram!
Who are you? You don't belong here! You should not be here! You are invaders! Invaders must be purged!
You're kidding! You're trying to get rid of me? Oh, this is outrageous!
Genau das wird jetzt nicht funktionieren.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Lukas innere Dämonen werden gleich ausradiert werden.
Recalibrating.
Now that's better.
Target sighted. All units on attack.
Until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Set in the seas of flame!
I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
All in.
You're falling apart. The fear that knows not fear.
Sure, I'll play it.
What are you made of? Ha! Firefly to fight to live!
Never hesitate! I won't do.
Head your... Watch your head.
Right on time.
I venture forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I will...
Luka, I've cleared out that noise messing with your head. You better get it together.
Noise? Mr. Japard. An officer in Belobog. He said something like that too.
A person's inner voices make far too much noise, especially so during safe and quiet moments. Ironically, the voices that truly matter often become audible only in moments of pain, discomfort, and peril.
When I was staring down the barrel of Boothill's gun, I realized Mr. Japard was right. My inner heart was at peace. There was only one sound that was yelling nonstop. It got louder and louder, till it just overwhelmed everything around me. That voice said, "Run, run, run away quickly. You'll die if you don't." That was the truest voice in my heart when I stared danger in the face. I guess it means I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
Your inner voice told you to run. So, why did you still charge towards him?
Because there was another weaker voice. So weak that I could barely hear it. But it still managed to reach my ears. It said, "If you run now, you might as well just die here."
So you did well. You charged forth.
But I lost, Mr. Tail. I listened to that very important voice, and I lost terribly. Even if I were to be revived, I would still lose. If not today, then tomorrow. No matter how strong I become, I would still eventually lose.
My sides! You're killing me here! You're a real comedian! Isn't that just common sense? You humans are very fragile. Heliobi are too, of course, but that's not the point. The point is, life is a fight in a ring you're bound to lose. Aging, disease, unattainable desires, each one will knock you out. Death just lands the final blow, making your friends and family cry.
If there's nothing but a path of complete and utter defeat to walk, what exactly can be considered winning?
Fool! What's the point of asking someone else this question? Huh? Isn't that something that only you can define?
I don't understand.
You might as well be a single-celled organism. Let me ask you a question, and answer it properly. That young fan of yours, Margie, she fought with her illness her entire life, and she didn't make it through in the end. Tell me, did she lose?
She did.
Huh?
But She tried her best in everything she did. She was always putting up a fight against her sickness. One punch after the next. She was the greatest boxer there ever was. In my heart, Margie won. And she won in style.
See? You fully understand, don't you? There are rules to victory and defeat in the ring. But with our lives, only we get to dictate the rules. Luka, the most important thing is to always throw the next punch.
Most important is to always throw the next punch. Thank you, Mr. Tail.
Oh, but stop! Stop! Stop it! Ugh. I can't stand people's gratitude. Ugh. Now that you've gotten yourself together, it's time to give it your all in your repechage.
Na gut, dann geht's jetzt weiter mit dem Hoffnungslauf.
Carmela, Coach, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have given up so easily.
Luka, what's with you?
Hast du alles durchdacht?
I've decided to participate in the popularity revival repechage and return to the War Dance's stage.
That's great! Luka, you've finally come around.
That's fantastic! I was sad seeing you so depressed just now.
Okay, und jetzt macht 10 Sätze Klimmzüge zum Aufwärmen.
You're such a brutal coach.
But what happened just now? Luka just came to his senses after that green flash of light. This treatment is a little too effective, isn't it?
Maybe it's because I've seen too many bizarre things after arriving on the Luofu, but after witnessing Mr. Tail's capability, I'm actually surprised that I'm not very surprised at all.
Hey, who are you calling a bizarre thing?
Speaking of which, doesn't the popularity revival repechage rely on popularity votes? Is Mr. Luka qualified to join the repechage?
Let's see. I found it! Luka, the list, the repechage, he's in it!
Kid, looks like you're gonna be busy. A pity. I'll have to temporarily shelve my plan to have Huohuo get pummeled.
Mr. Tail!
I'm out.
Tja, ich begleite sie.
Goodbye! Please, come see my match again next time. I won't disappoint you, after all the help you've given me.